Hi, my name is Yogesh. I'm going to show you how to deploy a simple SOAP web service into WildFly application server. I'm going to show you this using a simple Linux terminal. I have created one Pojo class with eco.java which contains @web service annotation, one simple method which is returning a string. There is a eco client.java as well, which we will try to consume the web service. Now this simple Pojo, a plain old Java object, we will bundle it inside a war application and we will deploy it into a server WildFly, and we will let us see if it gets deployed as a web service. So let us first compile this eco.java class and I'll bundle it as a war application. So let me compile this. So it gets compiled with a package tree. Now in order to bundle this as a war, we will need a web.xml file as well, which I have already created here. It is having only one mapping for the eco class. Now as we are not using any IDE, we will need to manually create the directory structure needed for a war application, a war file. So let us create web-inf and classes, these two directories. So we will need to specify a -p so that it will create the one directory inside other. And let's copy the eco package we have created into this web-inf/classes directory. Then we'll copy the web.xml into web-inf directory, and we are good to bundle this using the jar command. And we will specify that include this web-inf directory inside the generating war application. Fine. So we have the eco.war application. Now let's deploy this inside a WildFly application server. Here I have a installed setup of WildFly application server 13.0.0, which is built on the GEE 7 specifications. It is started, and I will just copy this eco.war in the standalone profile of WildFly. It is a farm deployment, as we say. Fine. We have deployed the SOAP web service, and interestingly, WildFly automatically recognizes that this is a web service, and the reason behind it is the @web service annotation that we have specified inside the eco.java class. And because of that, WildFly will generate a WSDL document, and it has published this WSDL to the specified URL. Fine, we have created the web service, we have deployed it inside a server. Now we will try to consume this. Now in order to consume, we will have to have these wrapper classes which are needed for consuming this web service. Here I have a code that eco client.java. In order to consume this web service, we will need to have the wrapper classes from this WSDL. So for getting those wrapper classes, WildFly gives a tool called WSConsume. So let's use that tool. So I will go to bin directory of WildFly. I will use the -k option in order to preserve the source codes of the wrapper classes, and I will use the entire URL of this WSDL. Fine. Okay, we don't have any error as such. So here a directory called output has been generated. Fine. Then we are ready to consume this web service using the client code that we have. So first we will compile the eco client.java. Okay, now we are getting some errors because this eco client.java is not inside the output directory. So let me just copy this inside this eco client. Here it is. So again I will try to compile this. Fine. So I will need to make some changes inside this. So it is missed to give the square brackets. Fine. So server said hi. If you see the code of this eco client, so it is using the eco service. It is a class provided by WildFly application server, and we have that eco service class because we have received it using this WSConsume tool, this one. So this WSConsume tool is specifically given by the WildFly application server. There are different tools given by different servers in order to get the wrapper classes for consuming a SOAP web service. Fine. Now that eco service class has been instantiated here, and its eco object is created, and inside that eco object there is the eco method. We can call it as a web method, a method of the web service has been called, and whatever we are passing as a command line argument to that method is getting displayed here. So we can execute this web service, SOAP web service, using this simple eco client.java code. So thank you for watching this, and let me know if you have any suggestions in the comment section, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much.